because the kid ruined. Everybody, welcome to a pub chat where it's all off the cuff and in the end the points don't matter. I don't fucking know.
And what do points make? Prizes!
Yeah, there we go. Mr. Spock in the chat says, what kind of shrooms are you on when you made that intro, Dick? No, he did it. He did
blame
it.
me.
Yeah.
And I don't party with the little fun guys, so it's all just pure imagination.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Crazy Cat 1 with a member message. I got a party. Why? Because it's Shills time. Woohoo. Hey, we'll do the laser beams. There it is. Those should really kick in quicker, you know?
Yeah.
You know, they make you wait.
No, it's basically going, well, is he doing that? Is he doing that gesture thing? Yeah, he's doing that. I can see he's waiting for it, so he must be. It's not accidental, as opposed to all the other times where you just do it accidentally and it just like pop. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I mean, if it was a Microsoft product, a committee in the background would have had to vote to see if whether or not it was going to work.
You have to pay to an extra subscription service to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, or if it was BMW for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sir would like seats in their car. That's $49 a month.
What do you want a windscreen? What are you? Extra special or something?
Even. Yeah. Okay. That's $90 a month. Steering wheels. Oh, no, those are extra. Yeah. So you might have.
All of it discombobulated at the minute.
Yeah. I had a day where I all kinds of stuff going. Not like CF's day though. Holy, if you saw in the Discord, CF Beauty had to literally dig a tunnel from her front door to get to the outside world. It was crazy how much snow there is.
Did you find yourself in a Hasidic Jewish enclave?
Hey, watch, you get arrested for those tunnels. That was a strange one. Yeah. It came up again too. That tunnel is a lot bigger than people thought in the beginning.
Yeah, that story is developing. In actual fact, there's another channel that was talking about it, and basically they were pointing out, and we should have noticed it as well because it seemed to be the year of the tunnels. We've been doing so many stories on tunnels, and there's been lots of stories about tunnels in the news that we haven't covered. But yeah, we had the guy falling down the tunnel he built in his home, and
that was the pit of doom. I mean, it was just this straight down. What the hell was he thinking?
Yeah, it's just tunnel madness. But
he became convinced that there was money to be found. How do you get convinced that somehow there's gold stash under the floor of your home? Where does that kind of thing come from?
It comes from the spirits. We got a super chat in from crazy Mr. Stephen Walsh.
Oh, right, we do. Hey, Stephen Walsh brings in a super chat, says Canadian airbags in cars. Could very well
as
be.
Opposed to Canadian windbags.
Yeah. Speaking of airbags, does anybody like me kind of think that it's gone a bit too far? Like you have a minor fender bender and you've literally got to rebuild the interior of your car?
Is it like that now?
Well, you got airbags in the side of the doors. You got them in your seats. You got them all over the dash. You got one down for your leg these days because God forbid you bump your knee. And I mean, it's got to the point where your interior is shredded.
I don't know. I mean, I've had a few bumps, because I got this big fat bumper car that I don't have to worry about. And it hasn't set off the airbags. I don't know what kind of like speed or what kind of motion it needs to set them off.
Yeah, that's true. And some seem to be a little bit more, your car did terrible in crash test ratings for NCAP or whatever. So you're going to have to airbag up. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't really know. Again, thanks, Stephen. Thank you very much there. But yeah, just, one of those things I was thinking about. I was watching a video on YouTube, and a guy was doing this re-interior build on a car that had been written off for a minor fender bender because half the interior was destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah. So, we need that thing like that Stallone movie where your car just fills up with foam. Yeah, we need that.
Well, you could do that. You can buy, a few tins of that, foam stuff and then
foam insulation.
Yeah, just set it off.
Could somebody dig me out? I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm still tempted to put that spray foam insulation in that guy's muffler. Oh, I hate those boy eraser mufflers. And I know with his car, it's not just that, he's got like a leaky exhaust or whatever. It's one of those things where it goes, and he's doing like 8 miles an hour down the road. You know what? I'm sorry, but you look like idiots.
What you want to do is, if he's got a sunroof, just wait till it's nice and sunny. He's got the sunroof open and get one of those tins of foam. And then just as he's driving past it, just pierce it and then chuck it in. Just pierce the can and then just chuck it in. It'll be...
Yeah. No, but
everywhere.
I just want him to have to cut that stupid POS off the back of his car and go back to stock. Come on.
Yeah, it's weird how people do that. You've seen that on some YouTube channels that talk about garage maintenance and stuff like that, and you find people like they cut holes in their exhaust and stuff.
Yeah,
make it sound better.
Yeah, or you get these other people. They think they understand what's going on, but they don't. They hear this rum rum, the pullback when race car drivers gearing down the engine into a corner. And these people think that the guy's using that, engine braking, so to speak, of downshifting to slow him down. If you do that on the edge of grip, you're in the ditch or you've crashed or whatever. They're rev matching to the road speed. They're not using engine braking. They're using the brakes, right? Don't be that person that has to rev their engine when you come up to a stoplight, you moron. Hope I haven't pissed anybody off in the chat. Yeah, we dropped 2 viewers, so I just insulted 2 boy racers. Sorry, but you earned it. What am I supposed to do?
Steve's still here. He's dropped another one.
Oh, cool.
He says he actually met Frank Stallone, his older brother, doing a gig in AK. Was that
Arkansas or Alaska?
Could be.
Cool. What was he like? Is he like a shorter, tough-looking dude too?
Yeah.
I wonder. It'd be hilarious if his brother was more like Schwarzenegger, just this massive tall guy compared to him.
Or just 7 foot tall and skinny.
Yeah. Me in high heels. Thanks, Steven. Thanks much.
Yeah, it says Alaska.
Okay, yeah. Had to be one of the two. Is it Arkansas or Arkansas? I can never figure that out. I think it's Arkansas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Arkansas, but spelled Arkansas.
Yeah. Like the Ark of the Covenant is in Kansas.
That's when you ever meet anyone from Kansas, you say Kansas.
Oh, you're from Kansas? That's funny. It's one of those words, one of those things. There was a report I read. I had some things pegged and then I forgot to save them and I restarted the computer and they're always in the browser. I don't have the history on for, because it's the one I use for all the new stuff, but
all the naughty stuff.
Yeah, but Trump went down on one of his things. He's got to pay out a good $400,000 to the New York Times people that he tried to sue. Yeah, he lost and he's got to pay up.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So that's like the water spilling over the dam before it starts to erode the dam and it collapses and all the water flows through, right? That's how I'm seeing that.
Yeah, but I guarantee he won't pay. He's just been told he's got to pay, but he won't pay, and then more legal action and stuff like that. He just plays that game, doesn't he?
The lawsuit against his niece for leaking information, though, is still going forward because she was under an NDA, so she might get in shit. Imagine that. You're such a git that you sue your niece over dollars and cents when you're like super mega rich idiot toupee spray tan wearing motherfucker.
What did she give away? Oh, by the way, got another super chat from Yvonne Way, little foxy dude.
Hey, Queen of the Super Stickers. Yvonne sends in the cool little fox dude. Good job, it says, too. Oh, that's going to do the stupid thumb up one. Yeah. Wait a minute. I have to use two hands. I got to put this joint down. Hold on. There we go. What do I get with that one? Yeah. Okay. That's better. Wow. It really darkens me out, though. That's probably for the best.
Yeah, can we keep it like that?
Yeah. I could probably do that with a filter or something. Thanks, Yvonne. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I mean, I just can't imagine how bad things could, like, family wise, when your niece is being sued and stuff. Wow. I can only imagine family reunions, barbecue and stuff in that family is a bit weird. Yeah. Can you imagine Trump chewing down on a hot dog with like some mustard dripping down his chin? That'd be hilarious. We need an AI pic of that. Somebody whip that up for us.
Thing is, I bet you so when he has like a family party get together, he still has like 200 other guests turn up, and it's just so he doesn't have to talk to his family at all.
Yeah, he starts doing business deals.
Yeah, he just gets his lawyers to come around.
yeah, that's it. Eddie. Okay, Stephen Walsh in with a super chat. Eddie Sports Bar was the stallion referring to. Is that meaning that's? Am I getting this right? Is that Alaska where you met up with the brother, or? I shouldn't have rolled such a big one before the show. I'm already confused. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Steve, if you just want to send a longer message to explain stuff, don't bother doing a super chat. Just write a longer message.
Yeah. Tag one of us so we can actually get it read and stuff. Yeah. I'm just a little confused and I don't want to screw that up. Not that I have a unbelievable track record of doing that.
It's a pain in the ass when you have to do a super chat and you limit yourself to a certain amount, and then
you said, Steven, send a longer message. He put yes. Awesome.
But you know what I mean, when you're trying to stick to your budget on your super chat, and you have to write into like shorthand and code, miss words out and misspell things just to make it fit the right number of characters.
Yeah.
Otherwise you have to step up to the next super chat level. And, I don't quite want to do that.
Oh, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time, and I'm the worst for that. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, exactly. I just was about to fall into one too. Oh, so my son with his new iPad again. Thanks to a bunch of you for helping with that. We got to try Felix playing with the Apple Pencil on it, and he thought it was really cool. So the extra $45 that I have put aside from that little fundraising thing that got him the iPad, I'm going to put the extra on. I think it's $129 Canadian to get the Apple Pencil, and we're going to get it for him because he was actually getting into like trying drawing and stuff and not just using it as a mouse,
Oh, did he get to play with it then?
Yeah, we had it for a couple hours.
All right.
I saw the neighbor had one, and I was like, whoa, I got to borrow that. I got to try, because I don't want to go, and then just have it sit on the table, right? Right? So, yeah.
Stephen, that's not what we meant.
Stephen Walsh with the Ultra Super Chat.
Yeah. He gets free super chats for the rest of the night.
Might not be that big around, but he sure is short. It's a Stallone thing. That's awesome. We need a little AI Stallone bobblehead guy that can just pop out in the screen now, but he's got to be real small, like smaller than Buckchuck there. That'd be hilarious.
Is Stallone short? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like him and Tom Cruise could stand there and look eye to eye to each other, right?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stallone's another one of those guys where he's always, walking on pedestal things and this and that and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Big thanks, Steven. Huge shout out, man. Come on. See, it's so slow to react. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. That was huge. Oh, man.
Out of the park.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a sound effect we need. Dink. And then the crowd cheering, Well, not an actual dink, but the sound of Actually, I did it like it was an aluminum bat. Well, we need the more crack sound of a wooden bat. That would be better. Because then people could think it's cricket too, right?
I need to get onto the extra Sergeant Buckchuck animation so you can like eat cake or something, or juggle dollars or something, do something.
Yeah, he needs to,
just too busy doing other stuff at the minute. Good grief.
That community post I put up with BME's raccoon in the soldier outfit there over in Russia with everything destroyed around him went over well in the comments. I should have. I like to put those things up earlier because then you get to watch it evolve during the day more. But hey, we got a member thing. Crazy Cat 1 has gifted a Shills membership, and it went to last one 207. Sometimes it never tells you, but if you're paying in the chat, I guess it does. Stream Elements is good; it tells you. Hey, cool, Crazy Cat 1. Thank you, and welcome, last one. I already forgot. It's terrible.
The last one of the 207s.
Yeah, I haven't even had no alcohol today. That's probably why my memory sucks.
Yeah. Just nothing is working properly, not properly lubricated. That's the problem.
That's the problem, right? Us Canadians don't function on oxygen alone. Just how it works. So I remember I was saying I like that Monarch Legacy of Monsters show.
Yes.
It had a really cool thing to the end of the first season, and it I still say it's the best media I've ever watched that's based on the, I guess, Godzilla universe. Is that what you call it? You know, the Zillaverse? I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
But, yeah.
But, you know, that's you know, what can I say?
We can't all have good taste. It's all right.
No. We can't all have the same taste.
Right. Same thing. Last one only just figured out. Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. You know, no, we don't live in igloos, although we do right now. Noob 9 there. I actually live in an area that's usually really nice, but it is cold right now. Yeah. Like normally it would be about +4 or something, you know? Holy shit.
Shit.
That's just going to be the Steve Walsh button now, right? Stephen Walsh comes in with a second $100 super chat.
Does Felix need a new iPad yet?
Dear Lord, Stephen, man, thank you so much. The best Canadians look at Alaska, North American. Yeah. Alaska's an awesome place. Everybody up there is very Canadian by nature, you know. Oh, yeah, there's just so much outdoor living.
I was going to say, by very Canadian, you mean by what? You know, they all wear like plaid shirts and they're all lumberjacks and
yeah. Like, you know, everybody's got that outdoor lifestyle thing going on. And as soon as you leave the big cities in Canada, it's the exact same, right? Exactly the same. You know, Alaska's really cool. There's a lot of good stuff up there. Huge thanks, Stephen. Jesus, wow. Huge thanks.
Yeah, not enough crocodiles up there, I don't think.
You know what? We should go into business importing crocodiles to Alaska as pets. Yeah, I think we're going to do really well here.
I saw a fantastic image the other day of it's got quite a young croc or alligator. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but its mouth was taped up, but it had these little fluffy bunny rabbit ears stuck on its head. It was so adorable.
That's funny.
So I want one of them.
We used to have a joke
Crocker rabbit.
We used to have a joke when we were kids. You know, you're an animal lover. Oh yeah, you know, you like little bunnies. Yeah, and you pull out your jeans pocket. Here, kiss the rabbit between the ears, bitch.
Oh yeah. Now we used to do that joke as well over here, but we used to do elephant impressions.
Locker room style. Oh yeah, right. Okay, CF's just reminded me of something that I almost forgot to do because, well, I'm stupid. But
yes, you are.
Yeah, let me see if I can't cue this up for in the background here.
It's your day off from being smart.
Yeah, I'm definitely not winning on that one today. What just happened? I tried to open something so I could read it, and all hell broke loose, and it just went away. Kind of weird. Okay. All right, here we go. And then I have to do this. Oh, yeah, here I go. I'm narrating myself.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You got to be kidding me, Steve. Here. Holy mother of God. Stephen Welsh, the Walsh, the super chat king on the Shills channel, and no one can ever say otherwise, just dropped a $200 super chat. Mike the Turtle is from Alaska. True words. Google if you don't know the name.
I don't know who the Mike the Turtle is.
No, I'm not going to ruin it for everybody. You Google it up, and then you're going to have a cool little adventure. Check into somebody. You're going to like this very much. I don't know how to even say thanks at this point, Stephen. Holy Jesus.
I think that's got to be the biggest super chat we've ever had, isn't it?
I think it probably is. Oh, let me get the heart on it. There we go. There we go.
Get a heart on. For 200, you get as many dick pics as you want.
Holy. Here, chat dance.
I just wish we had something bigger.
Yeah, I was just looking, like, all of our gags are about like telling somebody off pretty much, right? We don't have a lot of woohoo things. It's
I feel so guilty and insignificant.
Yeah, I feel like I just showed up for prom looking like I do right now. Huge thanks, Stephen. Holy. Wow.
You never went to prom. You're not a prom guy.
No, I think I was like, off at somebody's house getting drunk, playing music or something.
Yeah, you're more likely played at proms later on in your musical career.
Actually. Actually, I think I played a couple of proms before it was even time for mine. Right? Because I was in bands that were already like kind of getting some gigs and stuff when I was younger, right? Yeah. Actually, that's pretty. I think I don't know, right now, literally. I only know what's in front of my nose.
It's all blank.
Yeah, I'm a goldfish right now, Look at that. This side of the tank is awesome. But this side is really cool. Where did this side come from? Oh, huge thanks, Stephen. Huge thanks. Okay, so here I'm supposed to do a thingy. So,
yes,
here.
Do the thingy.
Yeah. So, look at this. This is a little thing that's about to go off in our Discord. What would I look like as a monkey contest? So let me get the little thingy up because somebody was smart enough to give me something to read so that I wouldn't mess it up. So this is a contest. It's going to be a couple of weeks. It's going to end on the 31st of January. You find this all in our Discord. So you got to be in the Discord. We'll get links dropped and everything as we're talking here. But find or make a photograph that best represents you. Funny, serious, whatever you want. The meme must be of a monkey or ape-like creature. You can find something on the internet, design one on a graphics program, do whatever you want. You could go to pixart.com. It's a really good one. PICSART.com. One entry per member. You can post and delete as much as you want if you want to improve it or whatever. But when it's closed, that's when the judging goes off, right? But don't repost. Edit your post, right? Just change it up, right? So you got to be a member. So get into the Discord. So there's already a couple people playing along as well. So you don't want to miss out on this. There's going to be a 1 month Discord Nitro, and Lauren's going to be doing a personalized emoji and whatnot as well. So get into the Discord.
I hate to break it to you, but I already am an ape-like creature.
Yeah, I was going to say this is going to be a real easy win for this one,
do the funky gibbon.
Yeah. So embrace your inner primate, take him out, and let him strut.
And no pictures of you just like wanking, because
that's right. Yeah. If you want to take a picture of your own naked butt and draw a face on it, I guess you could, but don't. If you get teased, it's not my fault. So
I'd like to do a picture of me, coquettously looking across my shoulder, my bum towards camera, and then just put a big baboon ass on me.
I think that picture would kind of just take care of itself, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Why need to put a baboon ass on it?
Dunk, lift your tail, will you? Okay, there. It's coughing my head off, but I'm all right here now. I'm a little discombobulated. I'm still trying to think of some of the things I wanted to bring up because, damn it, I really wanted to. The income in YouTube Studio for this stream is off the charts ridiculous. Everybody thanks Stephen Walsh in the chat for like literally really providing a good month around here. Holy fuck, man.
Everybody say thank you.
Yeah. You know, if we lived close, we'd go out for a beer, dude. Oh, yeah. So we covered the couple political things that I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to do a thing coming up. Let's do it next week so we could be prepared a bit. But I would love to look at the year-end list of like top Spotify streams and giggle our fucking nuts off at it. There's going to be some unbelievable garbage.
What do you mean? Like what?
Well, there's a guy I've watched a couple of times on YouTube, and he's a music guy, and he did a look back on the top Spotify a couple of years ago. And if you're like, you know, around our age, whether or not you're like heavy metal or, you know, Wham or Duran Duran or whatever, I think most of us will just find what's big in the charts right now when you go like, I don't know what that is. And you listen to it for a second and you go, that's why I don't know. Like I think it's just going to be horrific.
Oh, is it like music tracks?
Yeah. Yeah. Like the top Spotify streams, right? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Steven's relaxed a little bit, but he sent another super chat.
Oh, you want to call it out? Oh, sorry.
That sounds risky. Why mention orangutans? Or it says Augustans? Does he mean orangutans? It's just spell checker going.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm not sure now. Hold on a second. I got something screwed up. My chair
it's got something stuck up his butt.
Oh, there. Thank God. My chair locked somehow. I can't stand it when I can't lean back and laugh and don't have to like be so loud into the mic, you know? Okay, there. Sorry. Thank you, Steven. Thank you again. Got to do the Steven sound.
I got to say, I do love orangutans. They're my favorite of all the apes.
Are they the long arm ones?
Yeah. Right turn, Clyde.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
They are so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Although it doesn't mean. What's he saying? I gotta Google that, find out what that means. August. No results. It's Google says what? August. Chawans. I think that's some kind of Canadian joke.
It sounds like a channel on Pornhub that you tread lightly in.
Augustuans. Yes, definitely. That's definitely a Canadian joke.
Maybe that's Buckchuck's original last name. Maybe he's doxing Buckchuck, man.
He'll be sending pictures of his dump truck that he lives in.
So, yeah. Looking forward, we got the whole year coming. I mean, we're only just slightly into January, right? Has there anything that's been announced that you're like maybe looking forward to? I think I got one.
No, I normally just hear like rumors of stuff, and then it just never happens. And then it's also like, you know, when you hear it, you go, "Oh, why?" I don't know. What are you excited about?
That's what you're about to say is why when I say this one, because I'm concerned that this could go the wrong way. But The Mandalorian is slotted for a movie now. Say it.
Is that mean they couldn't come up with enough storylines for an entire series? And they thought, just make a movie.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I think maybe it has to do with the fact that it's really expensive to make, so they just want to make more money. I don't know.
I don't know.
Stephen Walsh is again in the super chat column. A $10 super chat. Alaska, just about Canada. Yeah, very much, very much. There's, people from Alaska, when they come down into like northern BC and into Alberta and, northern Ontario and all those parts, it's just like home to them. Same when we go there. It's awesome. And Crazy Cat 1 has gifted a membership. Oh, remember? That's the new membership sound now. Yeah, when they're gifted. Because you can just go... It sounds like you're playing Mario right now. But Crazy Cat 1 gifted a membership out, and it went to Matt. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Cool.
and you say
have all the fame.
You say we never give you anything, Matt. There you go. You got a membership.
Yeah. Hey, Matt's a member. All right. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Right on.
So it looks like we're having a Walsh off.
Yeah, exactly, Hero. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a shout out war. Imagine if that worked. You could just egg. Yeah, come on. You're not going to let them beat you, are you? And you could just sit there egging people on all day.
No, there we go. No, it's fine. We'll just let him. Well, he wins.
Yeah. Yeah, PJ, you're probably not a good idea there,
I opened my wallet up and a moth flew out and it was homeless.
yeah, freaking squatters.
Yvonne Way is trying to beat him.
Yeah, Yvonne Way came in with a super sticker. Is it there's a little heart thing going on. The heart on the screen that you can click, this one here that makes it go bloom, bloom, bloom or whatever. It's in the way. I can't read it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and we can finish the shout out when it goes by and I can read it. Oh, you're number 1, it says. Woo! Yes. Yeah, I realized there was another place I could look it up. It's just, again, it's the goldfish syndrome. Can't get out of it. Can't get out of it.
Yeah, you should be a goldfish with a pair of glasses on. That's what you should be.
I'm going to have to update my channel. Dick the Goldfish Dawson. See, but there's a big argument to have more beer in your world because I remember things better. That's just stupid. Don't listen.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's not true.
You're just as bad.
Worse.
When you had beer.
Yeah, worse. Yeah. My memory is just a little fuzzy. What's this river that I'm in? Anybody from Canada knows where that came from.
Yeah, it's just old age.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I for the longest time, I used to be able to say, well, you hit my 50s, and so far there's only gray in my beard, and I got a hairline, but I'm starting to get a few grays in the brush and whatnot now, so no more bragging rights for me. I bet inside of like 6 months, it'll just go, boom. It'll be one of those things.
What burst into flames?
Yeah, no, it'll go white. Yeah. No, I don't want Tesla? That. Yeah. Oh, at least if I have to be an electric vehicle, I'll be a Tesla because they're cheaper to repair than Kias. We know this.
Oh, yes.
$60,000 for a battery for a vehicle that was $56,000 brand new. I swear to God, if this is the future of electric vehicles, we're all idiots. This just got come on.
We're all gonna die.
And it's going to be like the movie WALL-E. It's just going to be electric vehicles everywhere, There's going to be so many of them to get rid of.
Yeah, but it's so depressing though, because back in the day when you watch the Jetsons, the future sounded like, but it's not. It's just like,
yeah. There's one guy in my neighborhood that's got a electric car, and it makes this ridiculous little sound. It's like somebody wanted it to sound like the Jetsons, but they were too embarrassed to use the Jetsons sound, so they tried to invent. It's horrible. It sounds like a diesel gone wrong. It's stupid. I can understand. In a parking lot when an electric vehicle is going slow, if it has a little bit of a sound to it, it's really beneficial because we're trained to hear cars, right? But when they're driving along at like 30 kilometers an hour, I can hear it on the tires. Like I know it's coming. It doesn't have to go, it's kind of strange.
I hate to tell you this. We have another super chat.
Yes, we do. From Stephen Walsh comes in with yet another super chat. Look at Mama. Russ never sleeps. Oh, yeah.
Rest.
Oh, yeah,
Russ
yeah. I converted it to Neil Young, right? Russ never rests. Yeah. See, I did that dyslexia thing. I turned it into what, I do that a lot. That's why I can't pronounce people's names.
It's the name of Stephen Walsh's next album.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. The tally for Stephen today is unbelievable. Holy God. That's wild. Rust Never Sleeps. Great Neil Young album, though.
Talking of weird sounds and stuff. I was watching this really old movie the other day. And it was some rich guy bumps off his wife, and the cops are doing like a Columbo thing to try and nail him on the murder. Anyway, he's got this yacht that he travels from England to France in, and obviously they have the the scene outside on the docks where the yacht is parked up, or moored. Sorry, parked up. Listen to me. I sound like a real sailor, don't I? It's parked up. And this yacht. And anyway, so he gets on board the yacht, and then he goes down the stairs, and then it always cuts to the interior set. There's always the same camera angle looking at this door, or should I say doorway, where he comes off down into the inside the yacht, and he's got like a curtain up. And every time he walks through, he pulls the curtain apart. He goes, shh, and then he walks through. Then he closes the curtain every time. Shh, every time, every single time he was walking through this doorway, or anybody was walking through, they opened the curtain, shh, and then closed it. Shh, and I was laughing my little tits off because it was like a low rent Star Trek. every time they walked through the door, it went shh, and then shh.
Yeah. There was literally some guy with a mic doing it.
It just made me laugh so much. Can't remember the name of the film. It's not important.
It's funny, speaking of things like that, I had this in my head the other day, but you look at Battlestar Galactica, the 1979 8-1, whatever, the original.
The OG, yeah.
Yeah. And when and then go to Knight Rider. When he hits the turbo button, well, that's the sound of the Vipers hitting their turbo from Galactica. The car's red eye has the same thing from the Cylons. Oh, yeah. I think Galactica was just so expensive. They're like, we are reusing everything we can.
Well, it's probably already reused from something else. It was probably just stock sound.
Yeah. No, but they John Dykstra, the original Star Wars ILM guy, was huge on Battlestar Galactica, making all kinds of stuff. And then he got sued because a lot of the gear was from ILM and they had to give it back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. But, it's funny. They rehashed a lot, into Buck Rogers as well,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 series for the price of one, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. I remember reading somewhere the guy who played Buck Rogers. They nicked the production staff. They nicknamed him the Great Whale or something because it was almost impossible to keep that guy from ballooning up and looking stupid in the costume.
Yeah,
he was always
Gerard.
fighting his weight. Yeah.
Yeah. They sort of started to get rid of the spandex look in season 2.
Yeah. I remember this.
Mind you, they ended up putting all the female. What was her name? What was the name?
Erin Gray.
Erin Gray. What was her character called? I can't remember her name now.
Deering.
But that's it. Anyway, they end up putting her in an outfit that looked like some kind of airport
cheerleader or something.
Yeah. It was a cheerleader comes stroke air hostess type thing.
Yeah. Would you like something to drink? Like, yeah. And her role went from like this tough, in charge, cool chick to like just some girl. Like that really must have sucked for her.
Yeah.
They brought in that fucking Hawkman guy. Fuck, that was dumb.
Well, Gil wanted to make the series more serious for some reason. And,
well, everybody knows his acting chops. Come on.
I was going to say, these was his choices.
Exactly.
PJ says he hated the robot in Tweaky. Bitty.
Yeah,
what's up,
yeah, he hated that. Yeah, he hated Twiggy. Yeah. That's
Twiggy.
Twiggy would walk around with that talking
Tweaky.
head. Tweaky? I thought it was Twiggy.
No,
is that the model?
British model, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I meant to mention that the other day when we were talking about AI and the law and judges and stuff like that, because that's how Buck was judged by the panel of AI robots.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were just those little circle face things that Twiggy and Twicky or whatever. Fuck, whatever,
Huge,
bitty. Yeah, we'll just call them
medallions.
Bitty. Yeah, bitty. Yeah. But yeah, he wore it like Flavor Flav with a clock on his chest, man. Maybe that's where Flavor Flav got it from. He just always wanted to be Tweaky. Is that right?
Or Twiggy.
I thought it was Twiggy. Who cares? I don't know how to say the last part.
Shai Halud.
Oh, yeah? Is that a Dune reference?
It's a Dune reference.
Okay, yeah, I've never even read it.
The Beast Man.
So here, hold on.
Yeah, given the dignity of actually reading it then.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Beware the beast, man. Oh, beware. I can't even read. Beware of the beast, man. Dune and something that green fucker guy there said.
Shai Halud. That's the worms, basically.
Oh, okay. I've tried watching the Dune that had who was it? Sting in it? Yeah. And I've never made it through without falling asleep. And then I tried to watch the newer one that has Spider-Man's girlfriend in it. And I just fell asleep again. It doesn't seem to work for me.
No.
Does that make me uncool in sci-fi geekdom?
No, but at the same time, you probably fall asleep at the greatest story ever told as well. The big biblical, it's because that's basically what it is. It's a kind of like a biblical epic, but just with sci-fi leanings.
I watched that Mel Brooks movie with the tablets. Come on now.
You watched The Life of Brian. That's about as epic as you go.
Yeah, I know the story of God. I remember Brian. Yeah, I think my family still has the gourd.
They've still got the shoe.
That movie never gets old. My God, I can watch that so many times. It's one of my son's favorite too. He loves it.
Yeah, it's like PJ says, June's got a huge cult following. Yeah, well, it is a cult. It's a film about a cult, so yeah, I'm not surprised it's got a cult following.
That makes sense then.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about that. I think at this point, it's stuck in my head now that Dune is boring. So even if the new one was good, I didn't have a chance with me, you know? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I liked it. It's quite cool. Yeah, but yeah, there was some stuff in it that kind of like annoyed me. There's no point talking to you about it because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah, it just I did find it weird in the first one. I did get, or the new one that came out, I did get through it enough to understand that spice seems to make their ships do their thing. And I thought, that's a weird name for something that, you know, does the boot, you know, the vroom vroom, right? And that's something like that.
Basically, the spice.
I thought it was like heroin, and then all of a sudden, it's you know, it's
well, it is kind of it's what the navigators use to fold space so that you can travel long distances.
Oh, see, I wasn't. Yeah, I guess I'd already faded out because I thought they were like going full Geordie LaForge and putting it in the engine or something. I was like, that's weird.
But the funny thing is, they use the exact same story trope in Foundation, Asimov Foundation. So Asimov and Herbert were. Somebody poached off to the other person. I don't know which way round it went, but yeah.
I wonder who was first. We'd have to look that up.
I think we talked about this before, and I think we looked. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to look again one day. Start searching, and it comes up in your search history. Oh, okay, I did. That's how it usually works for me, you know. I looked this up before, you know.
Yeah, that sort of science fiction, they do kind of like tend to, you know, pinch ideas off each other anyway. You know, it's just very much retelling the same story in a slightly different way. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so, right?
Sorry.
But yeah, so far, other than this Mandalorian movie, I haven't heard too much about Disney over-exploiting the Star Wars universe. I think they kind of learned their lesson there when they kind of went full bore, and then the Han Solo movie wasn't very well received. And
I did hear that they had another movie announced. I didn't follow the story to find out, but maybe that was The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Yeah, I did read something about it. You know, Mandalorian's going to get one. Yeah.
God's sake.
You know, there's
need one.
Well, there's exactly. There's a guy on the internet, and he did this cool edit of season 1 where it takes out all the commercial breaks and any little spots where they kind of like give you 10 seconds of what just happened and then keep you going. And, you know, he makes it so, and it edited it together so that you could just watch it as one long video.
Oh, what, like you can do on Disney?
No, because like after the commercials, sometimes they'll like repeat 10 seconds.
But yes, what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you watch it on Disney streaming service, it doesn't happen.
Oh, I'm not sure because
that's strange.
Yeah, I can't. I thought there was something more to the edit. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one then. But this guy does this for quite a few different shows. You know, I know there's one he did of the Top Gear US. He did a season of that. And the episodes are like 34 minutes long because every time they come out of commercial, they literally give you almost a minute of what just happened already and then get back to it. It's annoying when you try watching it and you're just sitting there on the couch, you know, with a, you know, and you always have to skip forward, right? You know, why?
I saw a great comedy sketch that was taking the piss out of that kind of like form of TV, where every time they was like repeated what's just happened, they then they progress with like one sentence
and then go to commercial.
And then once they finish the sentence, they do the recap again. And then just progress, just another sentence.
Yeah, and then okay, so I find that so annoying. Oh yeah,
it's like those websites where they're telling a story. And it's like, clicking the next page, and the next page. And, 40 pages in, you're just wishing for your life to end.
Yeah. I refuse to do those anymore. Like I'll read an article. 20 things that changed over the automotive lifespan. And you scroll down and look, and then it says, click here to start slideshow. No, I'm not giving you 40 clicks for one article just so you can sell more advertising. Screw you.
Yeah.
I refuse.
I have been dragged down a couple of times, and you're just like, oh no, I just can't take this. Yeah. Can't take it anymore.
Yeah. And then you start noticing, there's this, they start using the same ones in different, and they're literally pulling from like, they've made 10,000 of these frames for slides, and they just start rehashing them. It gets really bad. Like on YouTube, when it says top 10, no, not interested. Can't do it anymore. Can't do it.
Yeah, wait a minute. But you were saying the other day to me, what we should do a top 10 of something or other. I was thinking, you sure?
Yeah. But there's if you're doing it as a more entertainment, almost joke on it kind of thing, you could probably have fun. But like, there's one guy out there, Minty Comic Arts, and all he does is top 10 things you didn't know about this movie, and then he literally just opens IMDb and goes through the
tells you 10 trivia obvious things you already know about.
Yeah. He came up in my feed and I watched 2, and I was just like, well, I can read IMDb and I'm not watching you. I couldn't understand.
It's quite funny when there's a Trek channel that I'm sub to. I don't know why, because I see the thumbnails and never watch the show. But they are constantly, they're doing top 10s, constantly trying to find a new way to repackage the same stories in a slightly different format.
Yeah.
The same trivia just mixed up in a slightly different format.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there's very little Trek out at the minute. So they're just desperately going over old stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah.
The top 10 worst costumes, the top 10 funniest lines.
The top 10 reasons.
Light bulbs.
Yeah. Top 10 reasons the ship only needs one bathroom. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That's pretty.
The top 10 favorite polystyrene rocks.
Oh yeah. Oh, that reminds me of the asteroid field in the first Star Wars, and like a third of it's just painted potatoes. That's hilarious. That's clever, right? That's awesome. Yeah, Shayna says it. I don't like when people read to me. Yeah, I don't want to, annoys me.
She says as an avid viewer of our 42 show.
Yeah, but we don't really read so much as,
recap.
Yeah. And then, point and laugh and stuff. And just keeping my eye on the time, but okay so far. I have to jump into parenting mode again after and get some supper stuff ready and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to just gracefully sip my wine in case I have to go charging off down to the hospital. Mrs. Yoda is in the hospital again. Yeah, so everybody wave hello to her. Yeah, not like she's watching the bloody show, but
yeah, she's watching something entertaining. But we'll say hi anyway.
Yeah. God.
Science fiction comes up a lot around here. I wonder, when was the last time you watched a pure drama movie? like maybe lawyers or something, not like a born action lawyer type thing, but just the drama
all the time.
Yeah.
But like I said to you, I was watching this old movie. I do tend to like sit and watch just really old movies.
Right.
30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and they're usually drama. And of course, if they are like science fiction, they're hilarious.
Yeah. I think the last drama I watched was about a week ago, but it was like a Clint Eastwood movie. Right? I haven't watched a newer one in a while, I don't think.
That new film that's out called The Holdovers, that's looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Lots of rave reviews on that one.
Yeah.
But probably not your thing.
I'm not sure. I've heard of it, but I haven't looked into it yet to look.
It's difficult to know what's like, keeps your attention on a story, really.
Yeah.
Because it just I can't gauge whether or not you'll like it or not. I mean, I haven't seen it myself, but it looks pretty good.
And sometimes I know I'm just not even like in the right mood, so I won't. I try not to bother then because I don't want to wreck it. I've gone back and watched something that I rid off and then found, it was actually good. Just must have been in a snarky mood or something.
I'll tell you, I won't say anything, but there's a few channels out there that do like 10, 12 minutes like recaps of movies, and if there is a crappy science fiction movie out there, it is the best way to watch it. So you just like do it in 12 minutes, but you just go, I'm glad I didn't spend 2 hours on that one. Thank you.
It's like it's Cole's notes of movies, but the audio edition.
PJ says he watched Napoleon recently. Very well made, but a long movie that might not be for everyone. Yeah, that's what I hear as well. Some people just like hate it because it's like it's more like a romance movie more than you want to know about Napoleon and the war, but the way the wars are like are like an allegory to his love life, basically.
Oh,
so so the two go hand in hand in many ways. So it doesn't appeal to a lot of people.
Who'd they get to play him? Richard Hammond?
No, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, really? I was just thinking about short people on camera,
short
right?
People, yeah. Stallone.
Yeah, he could be like Napoleon at the end, in exile.
I looked at his Stallone try to pull off a French accent.
An accent.
I would do my Stallone impersonation, but it'd probably sound more like Kermit the Frog, so I won't bother.
I think at this point, Stallone's changed his voice because he's been doing the Rocky voice for so long. That's just now him,
Yeah, he actually talks like that when he's actually very, 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 very he speaks. My name's Sylvester Stallone. Then he's on to set. He's go, okay, voice actor, please. Can you just come? What's my? Yeah, that's it. Just Stallone. It's in the can.
That's funny. He was pretty good in that movie Samaritan. Didn't see it.
What was that? Was that when was he? Hang on. Was he like lone wolf military kind of?
No. It's a world where there used to be a superhero and a super bad guy. One was called Samaritan, the good guy, and the other was called, I don't know. And this kid is convinced that Stallone is the missing good guy hero, right? And so shenanigans. I don't want to give it away in case anybody plans on watching it. It's pretty funny. There's a decent thing going on, and there's some, explosion and things like that as well, if you like that. But for the most part, it's a pretty entertaining movie about this grumpy old guy with this annoying kid. And it's pretty good, you know?
I am so done with the superhero genre.
Well, this one doesn't have too much of that in it, though.
I was going to say, this doesn't sound quite, like that, but...
no, so am I. Like, it's to the point now where Marvel releases a new TV show or movie, and I just can't be bothered.
No. Please.
I'm so drained of it, At first, it was pretty fun, and there was some pretty good entertainment to be had out of that stuff. But now it's just, it's ridiculous, Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd probably watch the original Superman the movie, but that was DC, so that doesn't really count.
The original Superman movie. If you go back and watch the scene where the helicopter's almost falling off the building and whatnot, it still holds up. Like, it's totally watchable. You don't just sit there going, "Wow, what a lame effect." It really works.
There's some caca blue screen work in it now. But for the day, it was amazing. Yeah, they should really clean that. They should really clean that up a bit.
I think there is a remaster now.
Yeah,
it's just what I wonder how far they went. Like, did they do the whole thing with Lucas and start putting weird alien animals everywhere and stuff, or did they just clean up the elements? Right?
Yeah, just a bit of cleanup would be nice.
Yeah, but yeah. I really like that original movie. I like it. I remember seeing it in the theaters and the text lettering in the beginning. It was just like, oh, I'm so ready for this.
Such an amazing opening theme. Just puts the tingles in your knickers.
Totally.
Amazing piece of music.
Yeah, it just instantly comes out the gate with boom,
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love it. And of course, I was going to say Jack Nicholson. Not Jack Nicholson, that was Batman. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's his name? Played Lex Luthor.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. That was it. I was getting there, struggling.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Just chewing through the scenery like mad.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. And Christopher Reeve was just fantastic as well. The perfect Superman.
He set the template that everybody does now. It's Christopher,
well, they don't do it very well.
Well, actually, the guy that played Superman once, that Brandon Routh guy, his portrayal of Clark Kent and Superman was excellent. It's just kind of a crappy movie. But I thought he did an amazing job. It's just, all of a sudden, the kid's kicking the piano, and it was just all over the place. It wasn't the right kind of sucked. But it was like the Green Lantern one.
There's a scene with Christopher Reeve and Superman that just it just shows it. It just knocks it out of the park, and that's the scene where he's Lois has just had the date with Superman, and they've been flying around, and of course, he comes back into the room, as Clark Kent, stumbling and bumbling around. And, meanwhile, Lois is just wandering about. He's taking his glasses off, and he's about to tell her. Yeah. He's about to tell her that he's Superman, and his whole body posture changes.
Yeah.
And then you see that look in his eye, and he goes, "Nope. Yeah, this is not the right time." And he puts the glasses back on again, and then he's instantly back into Clark Kent.
Yeah.
It's just the whole look and demeanor of him in that just one scene is just staggering, absolutely staggering. He was so good at it.
Yeah, I agree.
God bless him, Christopher Reeve. We miss you.
Yeah. Another moment where he just slips into the Superman character when he's Clark Kent is when he catches the bullet in the alley with the bat with the mugger, right? It's funny. I like that movie a lot. Who doesn't get any recognition for their part in that movie is teenage Clark Kent.
Yeah. Who was that?
I don't know. See? Yeah. Point proved. But
it's funny though. But he was quite strange because there was something odd about it was like uncanny valley with him. There was something odd about him that he didn't look like he was real, like he was a CG generated.
I was going to say, if you had ripped off his face and found a robot, you wouldn't have been surprised, right?
sorry, young, Clark Kent, whoever you were, but no, there was just an odd thing, but yeah, he was good. He was good.
Exactly what we said there could be applied to Eric Stoltz versus Michael J. Fox, the whole Back to the Future thing.
God, Eric Stoltz is awful. Oh, hang on. This is the... just bear with me.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, that whole thing, you can still see Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future in certain scenes if you know where to look. It's funny. That would have sucked to be him, though, to get totally wiped out of a movie that you were really far into. Yeah. Yeah, Dunk might be having an important phone call here, so we'll just give him a minute. Make sure that all is well and sorted in his world. You know how life can be. Sometimes things come up that you just got to deal with. What about everybody in the chat there? Anything, the Superman radio dramas, yeah. Anything coming up, TV show or movie or whatever, that you're, looking forward to seeing? I haven't looked into what's coming up too much. I always end up going to my download site where I just kind of, grab whatever and stuff, Oh, look at that. New evidence discovered in the D.B. Cooper skyjacking case uncovers a compelling person of interest. Oh, wow. The investigator Eric Eulis said he traced fragments from D.B. Cooper's tie to a Pennsylvania steel company that worked with Boeing. Wow. He's known for threatening to blow up a commercial jet from going from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington in 1971 before leaping into the night with a parachute and $200,000 he had extorted as ransom. While his identity has never been discovered, he did leave behind a clip-on tie on his seat on the plane, which several investigators have used as a starter clue. So, yeah.
Sorry, I just got to jump in. That was NASA on the line. They get me over to Houston right away. So there's a big problem, something, blah, 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 rockets and space and all that kind of shit. So I got to jump.
All right.
So we'll see you all again. So stay shilly, everybody. Thank you all, everybody, for those lovely super chats and everything. And I'll leave you in Dick's wet, soggy hands. See you all next time.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. I hope all's good and everything.
All right. Bye-bye.
Cool. Yeah, we're actually going to wrap it up here then, because this gives me enough time to kick into dad mode early enough that supper won't be late or anything and whatnot. So maybe not our longest show, but we're over an hour and stuff. So, we got to say a huge thanks to everybody support-wise tonight. Stephen Walsh especially, but we've also got Crazy Cat 1 and Yvonne Way on that list. And we also had Alan McMillan become a member at the beginning of the stream. I didn't shout that out. Sorry, I did forget. But yeah, I think I've got everybody thanked. Huge thanks, everybody. Huge thanks. Let's see here. Looking over to our way, we thank CF Beauty in the live chat. She's pulling up info for me in the background as well and whatnot. The most helpful person around here, probably more than me. And the team today, we got BME, Shayna Caldwell, Skits Crasher, and PJ CNET. Thanks, guys. Here, we'll do does that do the fireworks? Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, huge. I think at that point, what do you say? Remember, when it comes to being in a partnership, a relationship, your partner should find you good looking. If not, then get to work and get something done and earn your place in the thing, right? Trust me, I know how that works. So, be good to each other. thanks again, everybody. That was a really great night. And we'll see y'all soon. Take it easy. Ciao.
It's over. Go home.